Well, there's my usual beginning. Well, hello everybody. Uh, it's Friday or Saturday night. Went to the flea market today, and there was just the whole group of people down there. Uh, there was Jesse, who they come from. They go to Columbus, and then they come down here 4 or 5 times a year. When they do, they always have a ton of stuff. And he is a strictly numismatic guy, and he has just I mean coins worth some worth 8, 10,000 bucks. He has them sitting there right here in Vineland. And then there was Dave, and Dave knows a guy, and so Dave, who's a numismatic guy and a friend of mine, uh, he's going to be here. He sold his business out to his partner, and he's going to come down every Saturday and Sunday. The good thing with Dave is that when you right here we got, of all things, we got prospectors on television. The good thing with Dave is that somebody will come up and want to sell something, and Dave will buy it and usually offers him just a little bit under spot, and then he'll go through all the coins, and if he doesn't find anything with any numismatic value, then he'll sell them to me for the same price he paid for them. So I'm always happy to see Dave. So I sat with Dave for about 5, 6 hours today at the flea market, and then Lou's there, but you don't buy anything off of Lou. Although I shouldn't say that because I bought this 2 ouncer off of him 1987 replica of an eagle off of him last Sunday. So, oh, and then of course there was Tom. So I got 9,700 dimes. So uh, Jesse had dimes at 10 cents over. So I figured, oh well, uh, let me get 300, and then I'll have my 10,000. I won't have to worry about dimes again. I can get out of the dime business. And you see there 299. Well, they scrounged around and then he located 300 dimes. And then I went back to Dave's table, and he said, "Go pull out some Mercs and we'll see if there's anything in there." So I took some of the Mercs out and showed him, and he found one he liked, and he bought it off me for 10 bucks. So rather than have 300 dimes, I sold a dime that I paid $1.58 for 10 bucks. I couldn't. That's the second time I sold something, but I wasn't about to pass that up. So now I've got 9,999. I one way or another, there's probably 10 or 15 or 100 dimes one way or the other. But anyway, so I'm out looking for one dime. But Tom had this beautiful set from the Bahamas. Now in here there's 2.855 ounces of melt silver, and very interesting set, beautiful set. Uh, they have craziness here. They got a penny, then they have a nickel, which isn't unusual, and they have a dime. Now the dime's got these ripples around the edge, so I guess you could feel it in your pocket. Then they got a 15-cent piece, and you certainly can tell the difference between that and any other coin because it's square. But why would you have a nickel and a dime and a 15-cent piece? But anyway, then they have, of course, the quarter, the 50-cent piece, the $1, $2, and $5. Now this is strange too because the $5 is sterling, and the $1 and the $2 are 80%, and then the rest is there's no silver in it at all. So there's $58 melt and silver in it, and I paid 60 bucks for it. And let's see, there's almost a difference in the value of the other coins. But let me give you a quick close up on them uh, and show you how just gorgeous these coins are. Here's the penny, which is a starfish, and then this thing you might think, well, that's a runaway a runaway 2013 kook, but it's not. It's a pineapple. And then, of course, the big one has a coat of arms. You've got the sailfish on one side and the flamingo on the other, and then the 10-cent piece has a couple of other fish on it, but I'm not sure. I guess I should read up and see what those fish are. And then this piece has a what the hell is that thing? Oh, has a nice hibiscus flower, because the trees, there's hibiscus trees and there's hibiscus plants we have around here. This is a hibiscus flower, and you got a boat, and then you got another sailfish, and then you have a pair of flamingos. But to me, this is the nicest of them all. What a beautiful conch shell. So there it is. Time short, but a beautiful, a beautiful set. So now there's been a bunch of chats, and they've been running Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and sometimes they run for 7, 8 hours. And Silver Siren always has some, and when she gets tired, she shuts hers down, and FT Ideas comes up. So anybody interested in going to the chat room, uh, I'm sure FT Ideas would be more than happy to see any of you over there.